Wait, hold on. What's up? It's lip service. Let's get it started. 2 Chainz is here.
Hello.
Hey. And of course, Gigi and Stephanie are here. And we are toasting to pretty girls like trap music. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know
For some reason, he thinks we're trying to get him drunk. He's like, y'all not going to get me drunk up here.
I know the routine.
That's the biggest I've ever seen. And I'm talking about the weed.
Is it
Did
long?
you just see that?
It's long and fat.
It's very thick.
It is very thick. That's a good
Both.
description of it.
Both.
It's thick and very long.
Good to be both.
All right, so we always start off with the tip of the day. Now, the tip of the day, it seems like hairy bushes have come back into style, right? Well,
Really?
I mean...
You said while at the same time.
Wow. Did you just say?
You said what?
We both said wow at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's seeming like. Because for some reason, ever since Amber Rose put her bush out like that, and then everybody's like, oh, yeah, it's back in style now, right? How do you tell somebody that they're too hairy and they need to knock it back? And that goes for men and women. Because, by the way, we don't like that either.
I think it should just be straightforward. I think it has come a time where we should stop beating around the bush, no pun intended, and just be like, you gotta, do something. You just gotta say something.
That's terrible. You gotta just do something.
You have to just say something.
You're like, ain't it sweaty down there? It's summertime. It's hot out.
Just say it. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I think you should just
Straight
say
up.
it, because it's not disrespect. They know. I mean, the women, y'all know that you haven't been waxed in a long time or recently, and so I think the man shouldn't play it off. You know what I mean? I think the man should come just straightforward. Don't beat around the bush. Be like, baby, you need to, handle that.
Do you manscape?
Nah, I ain't.
See, now you got to take your own advice. You got to knock that
No,
hair.
I don't.
Why not?
I think it's different for a man.
I think men should trim it down.
I'm not. I don't even know how this shit sounds. First of all, I'm not like just a super hairy guy anyway. Like,
Okay.
I've been struggling with trying to grow a beard for like 3 years. This is like this is all I got. My dad didn't have a lot of hair.
Yeah, you don't have hairy
Yeah,
arms. That's how you
yeah,
could tell.
yeah.
You could look at somebody's arm. Everybody looked.
Yeah.
I'm not like one of those people that like got like hair all on my back and all that stuff.
You'd be a
So,
good swimmer or a bicyclist.
I like guys with hair. I like a little hair. Like I like a little hair on the chest.
You don't have chest hair or anything?
yeah, I got
Like
a couple
3?
little strands. Yeah, I got probably about 16.
You got one type
They
of...
noticeable to like you can like they not like damn, you know what I mean? Like
You
so,
could count them though.
Yeah.
I think I used to date this guy that was super hairy. And he used to shave his arms and everything. And he used to shave his back. He had mad back hair and all of that.
How did he shave his back? How do you?
I don't know who did that for him because there's no way.
Holy moly!
You was a back shaver.
I didn't do it.
Maybe he went and got it wet.
I actually
Let
know
me
it was
find
like
out you a
shaved.
back shaver.
I
B.
never shaved his back, but I used to wonder who is shaving his back because there's no
Somebody
way.
shaving it.
Who was shaving his
Who
back?
was shaving his back?
We need to know
a
the
whole
answer
nother
to that.
episode.
Right.
Well, you know what? I was in college. I
That's a
thought maybe
mystery.
his mom was doing it.
Nah, B.
Yo. No.
His
Don't-
mom.
No.
You know who was doing that? His bestie.
Right. His
best-
homeboy.
You know who was doing that?
If your homeboy, no, come on, that doesn't
his
mean something's
boyfriend.
going down.
That's why it's a whole
My
nother
homeboy. I
episode.
wouldn't even ask now one of my partners no shit like that.
Yo, son, you could shave my back.
I
Yeah.
won't even have
Yo.
that kind of lingo around my little crew. So
All right, so now we have a little game we're going to play, and these are averages. And for everybody in the room, because I came up with these while I was on my delayed flight today getting back, I want to
you were
see
able
how
to
much
join
you
us.
guys know. We all know how to have sex, but do you know about sex? And you're going to tell me the average numbers when I give you these questions, all right? All right, so on average, how long is it before the average man ejaculates during sex? And this is how I can tell a lot about your sex lives, too.
Average, but it depends what's going on. Is this like a regular?
On average, if you had to put the highs and the lows, what's the average?
I would say like 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say, Steph?
On
I
average.
say average, like a more regular thing. I would say like 7. 8 minutes.
No, that's fast.
That's really fast. But I think
7 minutes sex time be seeming like a long time.
exactly 7 minutes, 8 minutes.
I got places to go.
Fast.
No,
That's
but
a quick.
It's like a round in the boxing ring.
I mean, like on
3
a
minutes
night,
is long.
on a night of passion and romance, you could go for like 30.
I'm not talking about foreplay. I'm talking about penetration.
No, even
on average.
Is he drunk or is he sober?
No, it's listen.
These are good.
On
These are
average,
good.
that's 15, 20 minutes
You
max,
asked some
man.
good questions.
On average, 2 Chainz, what would you guess? On average, how long does it take the average person to ejaculate? And that is factoring in everything. If we did,
Are you saying like not like
Not
a
yourself,
regular
just on
person.
I'm not
average.
talking about
Average
just you.
person.
I just mean
Yes,
on average. What do you
average,
think? Because these are real statistics that have been studied.
I guess if you factor everybody, old, new, young, people who care, people who don't give a fuck, because like man, we go through this I don't give a fuck phase before we give a fuck phase. Like
right.
at first when we first start, it's like, you take pride in doing quickies. You know what I mean? Like when you first start like getting, messing around or whatever. But then as you get older and mature, it's like a little bit deeper
You
than
care
that.
how she feels
Right,
too.
the
Yeah,
passion.
you be like, I can't be going out like that. I got to figure out a way to, what I mean? It's not, at first it's like, it's cool, and then it becomes joke on you. So just to cut the chase on that, if you factor in everybody, I'm gonna say it's probably under 5 minutes if you factor in like everybody.
Now, interestingly enough, I'm going to ask you about something you said. But when you say you don't really give a fuck, you don't care if somebody like talks about it like, girl, why I fuck 2 Chainz and he lasted 2
No. When you
don't think about that?
I'm saying like as a grown man, obviously, but I'm saying like when you start having sex in your teens, like 15, 16, 17, when you start having sex. I had a threesome the second time I had sex. That was the
Damn.
seventh grade. I'm from like Atlanta, so that was like
He said, I'm from
it was
Atlanta.
two. It was like it was two, and I know them.
to this day?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But like we don't talk in those kind of terms or anything. But like this was 7th grade, so you just like at that point you're not trying to like last the longest when you're 15, 16, 17. I think you
can't.
become
Trying to get to
I
the
think
point.
as you become a man or whatever.
You could
like
control it.
at first
gotta show out.
you got to think like when you first start having sex, when the girl is a teen, she don't really. It's like you're the one that brags.
Right.
Like I just, you got to
She
think
don't even
about it.
want
Like the
nobody to
girl
know.
is kind of ashamed that she
Right.
did it. Like so the last thing she says is like, oh, "Nick, it was quick." You know what I'm saying?
But
'Cause-
those girls ran the train on you. They probably did
Those
wear
girls ran the train on you.
so stupid. Made me feel like a piece of like a thigh.
I'm sure they bragged about
you
it. Like,
up.
girl, we done ran the train.
Yeah, well, so okay. I saw one of them, and she didn't look anything like she did
I
back
bet she
then.
did.
I bet she.
So you know how
How many
I'm
kids
sure
she got?
she had a lot of kids.
Oh man.
All right, so she had a lot of. You know how you be in a room with somebody or be around somebody and like, you thinking something in your head and you think, like that they're probably thinking the same thing. You just
Right.
kind of like leave it with thoughts. And this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I had ran into one of them. And I saw her, and we just was kind of talking, how you doing, how many kids? And it's just like, in my mind, I'm like, damn. Because it's like, when you're dealing with stuff that happened in the 7th grade, you're like, did it really happen? Or am I just like tripping? So, I remember being like standing right here, and I remember her being on like the curb, and she said, out the blue, we were like sitting there talking. She said, you remember that time? I said, oh, hell no. I just like
I don't
walked off
remember.
and whatever. And she's way like bigger and everything, which is cool. And then when I
So
saw
you could
the
have a threesome with just her.
no, right. And then when I saw the other one, it was like on the road somewhere. And so I was telling somebody, I was like, this girl like from the 7th grade. Boom.
How she look now?
She looked pretty cool, but she wasn't like this. Her mentality wasn't like the other girl.
Right.
She looked like
She
she was
looked
gonna
okay.
say, yeah, 'cause she was married.
Right.
We was talking like, but she was married and she had kids, and she like, her body language and thing was like, you better not bring up this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was, and I kept trying to be like, yeah, we go way back.
Right.
And
I mean,
she was
way
just like,
back.
yeah, like, man, you need to
Yeah, please don't.
eat that. Yeah.
She was praying that you
So
ain't say
one of them
nothing.
was like, finna make it a joke, and I didn't want to hear it because she wasn't in the best of shape. And then the second one,
So you was ashamed, but then the other girl was like,
yeah, and the other girl was just like, I'm past that. I'm on some, family shit, which I respect. And I didn't get a chance to say it. It's just like, this is what I'm thinking, because I'm
Right.
like trying to like get this,
I'm sure there's a lot of people you smashed when you were young that you look at now and you like, it's embarrassing.
Hold on. You sent the pictures to my phone?
That's the first girl, the big one.
Oh, okay. All right, let me look at the picture. I'm doing this interview, and I'm gonna text you. Yeah, picking up some more go yard. Sorry, guys.
We thought that was the big girl calling.
You so stupid. I'll be cool.
All right, averages. What is? Oh, what?
You didn't give us the answer.
Oh yeah, the answer is 5.4 minutes.
I was right.
No, you wasn't. You said 15 to 20.
I said 15
Oh, I
to 20.
didn't. I said like 7.
And you
He
said
said 5.
under 5.
No, he-
I said about 5. Yeah.
He said about 5 minutes.
All right.
So yeah, we were close.
But the two of you, for some reason, Gigi, I guess people care. with
I
you.
mean, it's either that or they're gonna come in less than 5 minutes. So,
Right.
you
Right
know.
now in this type, I guess.
I mean, I don't
in
think
the social media age, you can't be, because girls don't like. Girls are so empowered now. Like they done switched the sex around. When it used to be like a shameful thing, when it used to be like a shameful thing. Mm-hmm. I think women are just empowering.
right. So now we talk shit about you.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like
He ain't eat my pussy, so I made him leave.
it's just like yeah, it's like a girl would be like, you know what I'm saying? A girl would be like, you know.
Like, come over here,
ate
2
my
Chainz.
dog.
Tell
You
me
know
how
what I mean?
whack you was.
It's just girls, and then they're more confident. They feel more empowered.
Mm-hmm.
They women are starting to really like know their worth and value their worth.
That's a
and
great thing.
everything.
And women will tell you, like, you're not finna come over here again and fuck me for 2 minutes.
Hello.
Yeah, that way.
Right, but and I think this was just like this is an average thing. I don't personally have average sex. You know what I mean?
Do you get
I
mad
don't
if a
think
guy
Gigi
comes
does
quick, or are
either.
you flattered?
I think the only time a guy comes quick is like in the morning, like
That's not
morning
true.
sex.
I be
you know,
flattered.
it takes
You
like
be flattered?
You know, like in the morning is like the fastest, like quickie.
Be that before you pee or after. Oh my bad.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
you pee or after you pee. Those are two different. Those are two different times.
before.
That before you pee, I think you get the
It's
really,
gonna last.
Oh my god!
Is it more sensitive or something?
It's just something about that. That
Yeah.
before you pee, something
I
else.
think
I've
the
had a lot of morning
I think
sex.
morning sex lasts like average morning sex is like a good 10 minutes, like 7 to 10 minutes.
If I have morning sex and I'm gonna have to go to work, it's gotta be quick.
It's the night before.
If you
sex.
have morning sex and you about to go to work, that's still the night before.
Yeah, it's still nighttime.
That
for
ain't
me.
morning for you.
Yeah.
Just because it's AM behind the numbers don't mean
And
it's
I told you,
technically
I'd be
morning.
mad if you
It's
try to
still
wake me up
nighttime.
before work to have sex. I'm not happy about
That's like
that.
at 2 a.m.
Right.
For
I'd be like, y'all know I gotta work, right? I mean, well, not y'all, because
Y'all, so you getting trained right? Y'all, wait, somebody hitting y'all in the face with one. Boop,
I was thinking about you guys in
you
the
getting
room
hit all
here.
in the face with one, and the other one. Y'all know, boop, just boop, boop.
Every 2 minutes, everybody.
Knock your
Right, 2
head
minutes.
off.
Keep it rotating.